for the singing of the Philippine National Anthem and Zamboanga Hermosa, followed by the opening prayer.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Let us pray. Dear Lord, thank you for gathering us here today to celebrate the achievements of our dear students. We are grateful for the knowledge, strength, and guidance you have given them throughout their journey. Today, we also lift up to you our parents, teachers, and school staff, whose love, support, and dedication have helped shape these young minds. Bless them for their patience, sacrifices, and commitment. As we recognize academic excellence, remind us that all our achievements come from you. May our students continue to grow in wisdom, humility, and kindness, always putting you at the center of their lives. May this celebration be filled with joy, gratitude, and inspiration for everyone present. All this we ask in your holy name. Amen.
Please be seated. Lady Minister Carol Jean Osanastre Albertissimo, EBCS Dean of Student Services, will now give the opening remarks.
Esteemed guests, dear faculty members, devoted parents and guardians, and our beloved pupils from grades 4 and 5, a blessed afternoon to all of you. Welcome everyone to this special occasion as we celebrate and recognize the achievements of our young learners. Today, we gather to celebrate not only their achievements, but also their journey of growth, of perseverance and purpose that has brought us all here together. Today marks a very meaningful milestone, not only for our dear pupils, but also for everyone who has guided and supported them, both the small and big steps along the way. This event reminds us of the true purpose of education. More than the certificates and awards, it is about preparing our children not just to succeed, but to lead. Our theme, Filipino graduates prepared to lead with competence and characters, highlights the importance of knowledge and values. Even at a young age, these children are being shaped to become capable and responsible individuals. As we go through our program today, we will witness joyful moments of recognition, encouragement, and inspiration. Each part has been prepared to honor the hard work and progress of our learners and to inspire them more as they continue their educational journey. May today remind us all of the kind of leaders we are called to raise. Leaders with both competence and character. Once again, welcome and let us celebrate with grateful heart. Hitherto hath the Lord helped us.
A blessed day to everyone. Indeed, it is a good thing to give thanks to the Lord for His kindness and faithfulness to us, the Ebenezer family. Let us refresh our minds with a brief history of the genesis of Ebenezer Bible College and Seminary Incorporated Basic Education Department. As early as 1990, Dr. Adina Y. Lim, together with other Christian leaders and educators, felt the need to establish a Christian school, one that catered to early childhood and basic education. This dream was put on paper during the incumbency of Dr. Lim as president of Ebenezer Bible College and Dr. Methusalem Q. Castillo as chairman of the Ebenezer Board of Trustees. This dream materialized during the presidency of Dr. Joel I. Ortiz. The school opened in June 1993 to serve children of preschool age. Government recognition for its preschool courses was granted in February 1995 under the pioneering leadership of Ms. Cynthia Pada Lacanaria, who served as school head from June 1993 to April 1995. Ms. Zaida Nacional Pada then took over as head of school from June 1995 to 1997. Under her leadership, the primary grades were established and enrollment steadily increased. From June 1997 to April 2010, our former principal, Ms. Corazon A. Bragado, directed the school. Educational innovations were introduced, and government recognition for Ebenezer Complete Elementary Program was granted in May 2000. In response to the need for Christian secondary education in the community, the school was granted government permission to open and operate the first-year secondary curriculum in January 2001. In June of the same year, 16 pioneering students began high school classes at Ebenezer. The Basic Education Department received government recognition for its complete secondary education program in March 2005. The school graduated 18 secondary level students during its first commencement exercises in April 2005. Mr. Matusalam Q. Castillo graced the occasion as guest speaker. From June 2010 to April 2014, Ms. Charito Ermina Salazar served as head of school. During her tenure, a family-like working relationship among faculty and staff, as well as partnerships with parents and stakeholders, were strengthened. From June to November 2014, the school was headed by Mr. Levi D. Hecelian as OIC principal. Since December 2014, Ms. Mona Martin has served as head of school. Ebenezer Bible College and Seminary Incorporated, through its Basic Education Department, laid the groundwork for the K-12 program, including the offering of senior high school. Government permission to operate senior high school was granted in December 2016. The school offers academic tracks, humanities and social sciences strand, general academic strand, and arts and design track. On April 16, 2018, the school was granted recertification status, exceeding the minimum standards for having satisfactorily met the requirements of the recertification program of the Private Assistance Committee for the Educational Service Contracting under the GASPE program. The school has been a member of the Association of Christian School International since 1998. Since 2004, the school has also been an active member of the Samba Sultaps, an organization of private schools in southwestern Philippines. Through this membership, the school has received government funding via the Fund Assistance to Private Education, Educational Service Contracting. The school has also been a member of the Center for School Measurement, incorporated since 2006. Membership in these organizations has helped enhance the school educational program and improve its management. Ebenezer Bible College and Seminary Incorporated exists to accomplish its mission, to develop servant leaders as catalysts of Christ in society. Our school's vision states, a growing network of Christ-transformed servant leaders fulfilling the Great Commission. As Proverbs 22 verse 6 says, teach children how they should live, and they will remember it all their life. And in Proverbs 1:7, to have knowledge, you must first have reverence for the Lord. Now, in its 33rd year of service, the Basic Education Department continues to thrive, magnifying our ever-faithful God and celebrating His steadfast faithfulness throughout the years. More of God and less of us. Mabuhay, Ebenezer. To God be the glory.
At the end of every school year, each pupil is recognized for his or her distinctive characteristics based on the advisor's keen observations. The class advisor, who has a daily contact and association with the learner, sees better the particular positive trait of a pupil or student displays. With the parents' help and support, and with the guidance of God's Spirit, this young person can blossom to become a great asset in our society. The pupil in each class will be called in alphabetical order, the boys first, then the girls. Kindly refrain from clapping until all learners have been recognized. We will upload together afterward. May we call on the advisor of the grade 4 class, Miss Mariel R. Pongon.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am proud to present to you the enthusiastic Grade 4 class. Adriel Keith V. Florita, with his father, an optimistic child. His cheerful attitude has a way of energizing everyone around him.
Republic of the Philippines, Ebenezer Bible College and Seminary Incorporated, Zamboanga City, Certificate of Recognition and Academic Excellence, Achiever are awarded to Adriel Keith V. Florita for being in the principal's list, first, second, and third quarters, and for having successfully completed all the course requirements.
Amir Gilbert A. Gensis, with his mother, a tolerant child. He treats everyone with patience and understanding, making others feel welcome and accepted.
Certificate of Recognition and Academic Excellence, Striver are awarded to Amir Gilbert A. Gensis for being in the advisor's list, first, second, and third quarters, and for having successfully completed all the course requirements.
Ethan James U. Ikawalo, with his father, a kind child. He treats others with natural warmth and care.
Certificate of Recognition and Academic Excellence, Striver are awarded to Certificate of Recognition is awarded to Ethan James U. Ikawalo for having successfully completed all the course requirements.
Lawrence Jr. C. Imbing, with his father, a cheerful child. His joyful nature brightens the classroom and makes each day more enjoyable for everyone.
Certificate of Recognition and Academic Excellence, Striver are awarded to Lawrence Jr. C. Imbing for excelling in computer and applied music, for being in the advisor's list, first, second, and third quarters, and for having successfully completed all the course requirements.
Jared Carlos A. Jacobe, with his grandfather, a content child. He accepts every role calmly and shows willingness to help.
Certificate of Recognition and Academic Excellence, Striver are awarded to Jared Carlos A. Jacobe for being in the advisor's list, first, second, and third quarters, and for having successfully completed all the course requirements.
Ethan Abiel R. Marasigan, with his mother, a self-controlled child. He stays calm and thinks carefully before acting.
Certificate of Recognition and Academic Excellence, Achiever are awarded to Ethan Abiel R. Marasigan for excelling in music and arts and Bible education, for being in the principal's list first, second, and third quarters, and for having successfully completed all the course requirements.
Zach Nehemiah A. Morada. With his uncle, a sincere child, he treats others with openness and kindness, making them feel valued.
Certificate of Recognition and Academic Excellence, Striver, are awarded to Zach Nehemiah L. Morada for being in the advisors list first, second, and third quarters, and for having successfully completed all the course requirements.
Jesus Jerome C. Ramirez. With his father, a creative child, he brings unique ideas and a fresh perspective to everything he does.
Certificate of Recognition and Academic Excellence, Achiever, are awarded to Jesus Jerome C. Ramirez for being in the principal's list first, second, and third quarters, and for having successfully completed all the course requirements.
Neil Sebastian B. Ramos. With his mother, a truthful child, he communicates and acts with honesty.
Certificate of Recognition and Academic Excellence, Thriver, are awarded to Neil Sebastian B. Ramos for being in the advisors list second and third quarters, and for having successfully completed all the course requirements.
Chira S. Segovia. With his mother, an inquisitive child, he makes even the simplest topics feel worth exploring.
Certificate of Recognition and Academic Excellence, Achiever, are awarded to Chiro S. Segovia for being in the principal's list first, second, and third quarters, and for having successfully completed all the course requirements.
Loris Clave C. Abad. With her mother, a discerning child, she approaches every situation thoughtfully.
Certificate of Recognition and Academic Excellence, Achiever, are awarded to Loris Clave C. Abad for being in the principal's list first, second, and third quarters, and for having successfully completed all the course requirements.
Ayobi Kayla Blythe O. Albertissimo. With her father, a persuasive child, her confident and clear speech makes it easy for others to understand her perspective.
Certificate of Recognition and Academic Excellence, Achiever, are awarded to Ayobi Kayla Blythe O. Albertissimo for being in the principal's list first, second, and third quarters, and for having successfully completed all the course requirements.
Athena K.S. Atendido. With her father, a submissive child, she humbly follows the instructions of her teachers and group leaders.
Certificate of Recognition and Academic Excellence, Striver, are awarded to Athena K.S. Atendido for being in the advisors list, first, second, and third quarters, and for having successfully completed all the course requirements.
Rian Audrey U. Bacalso. With her father, a flexible child, she adapts easily to new situations and works well with others.
Certificate of Recognition and Academic Excellence, Striver, are awarded to Rian Audrey U. Bacalso for being in the principal's list, first and second quarters, in the advisors list, third quarter, and for having successfully completed all the course requirements.
Marley Monique R. Benzon. With her father, a consistent child, her dedication to seeing every task through is evident in the way she takes on responsibilities without delay or doubt.
Certificate of Recognition and Academic Excellence, Achiever, are awarded to Marley Monique R. Benzon for excelling in Filipino and Araling Panlipunan, for being in the principal's list, first, second, and third quarters, and for having successfully completed all the course requirements.
Jana Sofia F. Cabantac. With her mother, a dependable child, she shows initiative in everything she does and acts without being asked.
Certificate of Recognition and Academic Excellence, Striver, are awarded to Jana Sofia F. Cabantac for being in the advisors list, first quarter, in the principal's list, second and third quarters, and for having successfully completed all the course requirements.
Sophia S. Dagam. With her mother, a decisive child, she acts with purpose and confidence, knowing when and how to move forward.
Certificate of Recognition and Academic Excellence, Achiever, are awarded to Sophia S. Dagam for excelling in Edukasyong Pantahanan at Pangkabuhayan, for being in the advisors list, first, second, and third quarters, and for having successfully completed all the course requirements.
Alexa Madison Danan. With her grandmother, a friendly child, she welcomes everyone with warmth and ease that makes those around her feel instantly comfortable.
Certificate of Recognition and Academic Excellence, Striver, are awarded to Alexa Madison Danan for being in the advisors list, first, second, and third quarters, and for having successfully completed all the course requirements.
Win Tiffany A. De La Cruz. With her mother, a concerned child, she cares about her teachers and classmates and treats everyone thoughtfully.
Certificate of Recognition and Academic Excellence, Achiever, are awarded to Win Tiffany A. De La Cruz for being in the principal's list, first, second, and third quarters, and for having successfully completed all the course requirements.
Nina Loween S. Enriquez, with her mother, a patient child. She goes with the flow and gives others time to move at their own pace.
Certificate of Recognition and Academic Excellence Achiever are awarded to Nina Luwin S. Enriquez for being in the principal's list, first, second, and third quarters, and for having successfully completed all the course requirements.
Princess Liana B. Espuerta, with her mother, a fair child. She makes sure that those around her are treated justly and equally.
Certificate of Recognition and Academic Excellence Achiever are awarded to Princess Liana B. Espuerta for being in the principal's list, first, second, and third quarters, and for having successfully completed all the course requirements.
Zaina Angelique T. Gudmali, with her father, a thorough child. She creatively plans and leads her classmates in executing challenging tasks and performances.
Certificate of Recognition and Academic Excellence Achiever are awarded to Zaina Angelique T. Gudmalin for excelling in English, science, mathematics, and good moral and right conduct, for being in the principal's list, first, second, and third quarters, and for having successfully completed all the course requirements.
Kadesha Antonia C. Quinquito, with her father, a resourceful child. She finds ways to make things work no matter the situation.
Certificate of Recognition and Academic Excellence Striver are awarded to Kadesha Antonia C. Quinquito for being in the advisors list, first, second, and third quarters, and for having successfully completed all the course requirements.
Zia Cyril A. Solatorio, with her mother, a meek child. Her gentle nature helps create a warm and cooperative atmosphere with teachers and students.
Certificate of Recognition and Academic Excellence Striver are awarded to Zia Cyril A. Solatorio for being in the advisors list, first quarter, in the principal's list, second and third quarters, and for having successfully completed all the course requirements.
Diane Bernice R. Tampal, with her mother, a helpful child. She looks for ways to make things easier for others and readily offers assistance.
Certificate of Recognition and Academic Excellence Achiever are awarded to Dion Bernice R. Tampal for being in the principal's list, first, second, and third quarters, and for having successfully completed all the course requirements.
Jovane Mabel L. Zulueta. With her mother, a committed child, she takes every responsibility seriously and puts her whole heart to each and every task.
Certificate of Recognition in Academic Excellence Achiever are awarded to Jovane Mayvel L. Zulueta for excelling in PE and health, for being in the principal's list, first, second, and third quarters, and for having successfully completed all the course requirements.
Thank you and congratulations!
We are privileged to have with us today one of our alumni who will share with us her testimony of praise. Let us welcome Ms. Rosan J. D. Sarahan, class of 2017.
Good afternoon to our dear teachers, parents, guests, and most especially to all the students. Una po sa lahat, gusto ko pong magpasalamat lalo na po sa Ebenezer Bible College and Seminary, kay Ma'am Mona Rose R. Martin for giving me the opportunity to stand here and share my testimony as one of the alumni of Ebenezer. It is truly a privilege and an honor to come back to a place that become one of the strongest foundations of who I am today. Ako po ay isa sa mga alumni ng Ebenezer at dito po ako nag-aral mula grade 1 hanggang grade 10. I spent many of my formative years in this school. And because of that, I can truly say that Ebenezer was not only a place where I studied. It was a place where I was shaped, trained, and prepared for life. Kapag iniisip ko ang aking journey dito sa Ebenezer, hindi lang academics ang naalala ko. What I remember most are the experiences, the programs, and the activities that helped me grow. This school not only developed our academic skills, but it also built our physical abilities, talents, and characters and confidence. Dito ko natutunang mahalin ang musical instrument at mas na-appreciate ang talento na hindi ko akalaing meron ako. I also discovered here that I could be part of the choir. Akala ko noon sa pagsasayaw lang ako marunong. But through the experience I had here, I learned that I am capable of more than I thought I have. Hindi ko rin makakalimutan ang mga panahon na ng aming speech choir during January and recital during February. Pagkatapos ng bakasyon, kailangan memoryado na namin yung mga script namin pagbalik ng klase. Naabot kami ng 6 p.m. upang mag-practice at mag-perform dito sa same stage or dito po sa church. Those moments taught me discipline, teamwork, commitment, and perseverance. Values that I still carry with me until today. Kung may isa mang malinaw na pagbabago na mangyari sa buhay ko dahil sa Ebenezer, iyon ay ang paglabas ko sa aking comfort zone. Noon po sobrang mahiyain ko, hindi ko po kayang tumayo dito sa harap. Pero nang dahil po sa tulong ng ating mga guro, nakayanan ko pong lumabas sa aking comfort zone at kapagsalita dito po sa harap. There was even a time when I was encouraged to join a pageant. Yun na po yung Science Month, like Mr. Cycle. Then dahil po sa tulong ni Ma'am Maisia at Ma'am Leia at iba pang mga guro, na wala na po dito ngayon, ayun po, natulungan po nila akong maging open sa sarili ko at maging confident po. At syempre, bahagi rin ng aking memories dito, yung ating school clinic. Madalas po akong naroon noon at masasabi kong naging safe space ko rin siya. At in simple ways, the school made me feel supported and cared for, something that I always be grateful. The support, values, and guidance that I received during my elementary and high school years here in Ebenezer become my foundation. Hindi ko man lubos ang naiintindihan noon, but now, I clearly see how God was already building me through those years. Because of that foundations, I was able to grow immensely in college. I became an honor student and I had the privilege of serving in ROTC as one of the officiating officials. I was also given opportunities to represent and travel to different places for national championships and sports events. At hanggang ngayon, patuloy kong nakikita ang bunga ng mga itinanim sa akin ng paaralang ito. Today, I am also a makeup artist. I teach international students. I officiate in sport events, and I am now starting my own business venture. When I look at all this, I do not just see achievements. I see God's faithfulness in my life. That is why my testimony today is not only about my experiences in this school, but about how God used Ebenezer to mold me, strengthen me, and prepare me for the future. One Bible verse reflects my journey. It is Jeremiah 29, verse 11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future. This verse reminds me that even in the simple and ordinary moments of my school life, God was already writing my story. Kahit hindi ko noon nakikita ang buong plano niya, He was already preparing me for something greater. Sa mga estudyante na nandito ngayon, nais ko pong iwan sa inyo ito. Do not be afraid to grow. Do not be afraid to try, to join, and to step out of your comfort zone. Because sometimes, the place that scares you the most is the place where God will grow you the most. Always remember, you are not here by accidents. You are here with a purpose, and one day, your story will also become someone's inspiration. So, good afternoon, and that's all.
Thank you, Miss Rose Ann J. Your testimony is a true manifestation of God's faithfulness, and we are honored to have heard it. Ebenezer Bible College and Seminary Incorporated, Calarian, Zamboanga City, presents this certificate of appreciation to Miss Rose Ann J. D. Sarahan, a sincere acknowledgement for her invaluable service as guest speaker during the Basic Education Intermediate Recognition Day, with the theme, Filipino Graduates Prepared to Lead with Competence and Character, held on March 27, 2026 at Ebenezer Community Alliance Church. May the Lord bless you for what you have done. Ruth 2:12, signed by Mona Rose R. Martin, School Principal, Ricky E. Lagare, OIC President. We shall now continue with the pinning of ribbons of character awards and awarding of certificate of recognition of Grade 5. The Grade 5 Class Advisor, Ms. Mary Chris O. Sumailo.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am proud to present to you the diligent Grade 5 class. Sino akit sa'yo? Papa mo? Alsen Kennard J. Banalo, with his father, a confident child. He participates during class discussions and is not afraid to share his ideas in class.
Certificate of Recognition and Academic Excellence Achiever are awarded to Alson Kenner J. Banalo for being in the principal's list, first, second, and third quarters, and for having successfully completed all the course requirements.
Will Timothy A. de la Cruz. With his mother, an inquisitive child, he eagerly explores and learns new things.
Certificate of recognition is awarded to Will Timothy A. de la Cruz for being in the advisors list second quarter and for having successfully completed all the course requirements.
Josrael John A. Lagrada. With his father, a determined child, he keeps working on his tasks even when they are difficult and asks for help when needed.
Certificate of recognition and academic excellence achiever are awarded to Josrael John A. Lagrada for excelling in physical education and health, for being in the principal's list first, second, and third quarters, and for having successfully completed all the course requirements.
Jomar P. Paa. With his mother, a cooperative child, he listens to his group mates and thus is part in every group task.
Certificate of recognition and academic excellence thriver are awarded to Jomar P. Pa for being in the advisors list second and third quarters and for having successfully completed all the course requirements.
Chad Matthew U. Reyes. With his mother, an accountable child, he promptly completes his task and fulfills his responsibilities.
Certificate of recognition and academic excellence achiever are awarded to Chad Matthew U. Reyes for excelling in edukasyong pantahanan at pangkabuhayan and computer, for being in the principal's list first, second, and third quarters, and for having successfully completed all the course requirements.
Dylan M. Harris. With his grandmother, a gentle child, he speaks politely and works calmly with his classmates during group activities.
Certificate of recognition and academic excellence achiever are awarded to Dylan M. Harris for being in the principal's list first, second, and third quarters and for having successfully completed all the course requirements.
Arvil Binuel B. Romero. With his father, a discerning child, he understands lessons well, thinks carefully before answering, and uses his knowledge wisely in class discussions.
Certificate of recognition and academic excellence achiever are awarded to Arvil Benuel B. Romero for excelling in English, mathematics, science, and good manners and right conduct, for being in the principal's list first, second, and third quarters, and for having successfully completed all the course requirements.
Amir Yaya I. Salahuddin. With his mother, a faithful child, he shows support to his friends and stands by them through happy and difficult times.
Certificate of recognition and academic excellence striver are awarded to Amir Yaya Ay Salahudi for being in the advisors list, first, second, and third quarters, and for having successfully completed all the course requirements.
Jimmer Smith M. Sampang, with his father, a fair child. He listens to both sides during disagreements and avoids taking sides quickly.
Certificate of Recognition and Academic Excellence striver are awarded to Jimar Smith M. Sampang for being in the advisors list, first and second and third quarters, and for having successfully completed all the course requirements.
Kyrie Ross P. Sands, with his mother, a resourceful child. He uses available materials wisely and finds ways to solve problems during activities.
Certificate of Recognition and Academic Excellence striver are awarded to Kyrie Ross P. Sands for being in the advisors list, first, second, and third quarters, and for having successfully completed all the course requirements.
Johan Kiel C. Tariga, with his mother, a respectful child. He greets his teachers and treats everyone with good manners.
Certificate of Recognition and Academic Excellence striver are awarded to Johan Kiel C. Tariga for being in the advisors list, first, second, and third quarters, and for having successfully completed all the course requirements.
Leilani T. Alvarez, with her grandmother, a kind child. She willingly helps her classmates and speaks in a gentle manner.
Certificate of Recognition and Academic Excellence striver are awarded to Leilani T. Alvarez for being in the advisors list, first, second, and third quarters, and for having successfully completed all the course requirements.
Rhea Genesis C. Alvarez, with her mother, a submissive child. She readily accepts the task and roles given to her.
Certificate of Recognition is awarded to Rhea Genesis C. Alvarez for having successfully completed all the course requirements.
Andrea Faye S. Atendido, with her father, a meek child. She expresses herself softly and shows kindness toward her teachers and classmates.
Certificate of Recognition and Academic Excellence striver are awarded to Andrea Faye S. Atendido for being in the advisors list, first, second, and third quarters, and for having successfully completed all the course requirements.
Amber Lucille G. Bactong, with her mother, a courageous child. She volunteers to lead, and shares her thoughts confidently during class activities.
Certificate of Recognition and Academic Excellence Achiever are awarded to Paris Amber Lucille G. Bacton for excelling in Araling Panlipunan and Bible education, for being in the principal's list, first, second, and third quarters, and for having successfully completed all the course requirements.
Charisma H. Kukilia, with her aunt, a prudent child. She thinks before she speaks and makes wise decisions in class.
Certificate of Recognition and Academic Excellence Striver are awarded to Charisma H. Coquilia for being in the advisor's list, first, second, and third quarters, and for having successfully completed all the course requirements.
Jonah James C. Paglinawan, with her father, an obedient child. She listens attentively and follows instructions without complaint.
Certificate of Recognition and Academic Excellence Thriver are awarded to Jonah James C. Paglinawan for being in the advisor's list, second and third quarters, and for having successfully completed all the course requirements.
Jihan T. Pareñas, with her mother, a peaceful child. She avoids conflicts and encourages her classmates to settle problems calmly.
Certificate of Recognition and Academic Excellence Striver are awarded to Jihan T. Pareñas for being in the advisor's list, first and second quarters, in the principal's list, third quarter, and for having successfully completed all the course requirements.
Riza Grace Z. Ayo, with her mother, a generous child. She shares resources and offers help when someone is in need.
Certificate of Recognition and Academic Excellence Striver are awarded to Riza Grace Z. Ayo for being in the advisor's list, first, second, and third quarters, and for having successfully completed all the course requirements.
Ima Concepcion I. Prianes, with her mother, a responsible child. She guides her group during activities and makes sure everyone participates.
Certificate of Recognition and Academic Excellence Achiever are awarded to Ima Concepcion I. Prianes for excelling in music and arts and applied music, for being in the principal's list, first, second, and third quarters, and for having successfully completed all the course requirements.
Primrose Elris H. Sarmiento, with her father, a thorough child. She carefully reviews her work before submitting it to ensure it is complete.
Certificate of Recognition and Academic Excellence Achiever are awarded to Primrose Elris H. Sarmiento for excelling in Filipino, for being in the principal's list, first, second, and third quarters, and for having successfully completed all the course requirements.
Uni J. Shane, an attentive child. She listens closely during discussions and stays focused on her task.
Certificate of Recognition in Academic Excellence, Striver are awarded to Uni J. Shin for being in the advisors list, first, second, and third quarters, and for having successfully completed all the course requirements.
And Princess O. Ibera, with her father, a sincere child. She speaks truthfully and completes her task with genuine effort.
Certificate of Recognition and Academic Excellence, Striver are awarded to Princess O. Ibera for being in the advisors list, first, second, and third quarters, and for having successfully completed all the course requirements.
Thank you and congratulations!
Come on now, let's open up the book. Come on now and take a good long look and see God has given us all we need to be free. It's about you, it's about me, it's about the truth that sets us free. It's about LOVE.
Congratulations, grade school intermediate pupils, for a job well done. We thank the Lord for His faithfulness to Ebenezer all throughout the years. Let us watch this video to see how this school year has been another year of great fun and learning for the grade school intermediate family.
I got waves that are tossing me, crashing all over my beliefs. And in all sincerity, Lord, I wanna be yours. So pull me out of this mess I'm in, 'cause I know I'm wandering. Leave my soul back home again. I've always been yours. And this world may push, may pull, but your love it never fails. You lead, I'll follow. Your hands hold my tomorrow. Your grip, your grace, you know the way you guide me tenderly. Yeah. When you lead, I'll follow. Just like the way and I'll go. 'Cause I know what you got for me is more than I can see. So lead me on, on, on and on. Just lead me on, on, on and on. As a child I heard your voice, but as a girl I made my choice. There is no other way for me. I'm devoted to you. You're my peace on the heavy days. You're the warmth of an autumn blaze. Your love carries me away, and it's never too soon. No. And this world may push, may pull, but your mercy never fails. You lead, I'll follow. Your hands hold my tomorrow. Your grip, your grace, you know the way you got me tenderly. Yeah, when you lead, I'll follow. Just like the way and I'll go. 'Cause I know what you got for me is more than I can see. So lead me on, on, and on. Just lead me on, on and on. Sometimes when I wake up, I don't wanna rise up out of my bed. Too many thoughts in my head. Don't wanna be who I used to be. Gonna take the back seat and let you lead. And I need to stop, 'cause I'm going too fast. And I know my God is still God, and you got my back. So you lead, I'll follow. Your hands hold my tomorrow. Your grip, your grace, you know the way you got me tenderly. Yeah, when you lead, I'll follow. Just
is requested to stand for the singing of the Ebenezer hymn and the closing prayer.
Let us pray. Heavenly Father, we gather today to celebrate the accomplishments of our young learners. Guide them as they continue to grow and bless their efforts. May they shine brightly and make a positive impact. We express our gratitude for our dedicated teachers and staff who have nurtured and guided these children with love and patience. May they be blessed for their tireless effort. As we conclude this special day, may the memories and lessons learned remain with us. May we continue to strive for kindness, wisdom, and love. Amen.
The audience is requested to remain seated during the album session. The first shot is for the grade 4 pupils with the class advisor only.
Let's go. And unclean sin was stained on me, and shame was running deep. But love was spilled on Calvary. Oh, hallelujah, I'm clean. And God, how can it be? I'm ransomed and redeemed, and standing in your victory. Oh, hallelujah, I've been washed in the water, washed in the blood. I'm as good as new. Oh, hallelujah, I've been washed in the water, washed in the blood, all because of you. Oh, hallelujah, I'm clean. It's not what I have done, but what you've done for me. You paid it all upon that tree. Oh, hallelujah, I'm clean. Your love has overcome, and your mercy is supreme. I'm dancing in your victory. Oh, hallelujah, I've been washed in the water, washed in the blood. I'm as good as new. Oh, hallelujah, I've been washed in the water, washed in the blood, all because of you. Sing it again, I've been washed in the water, washed in the blood. I'm as good as new. Oh, hallelujah, I've been washed in the water, washed in the
The
blood.
third chance for the EBCS
Cause you
administration,
took away
faculty,
my
staff,
shame, and you nailed it to the cross. You got me running out the grave. Oh, hallelujah, here I come. Cause you took away my shame, and you nailed it to the cross. You got me running out the grave. Hallelujah. Oh, we took it away. Oh, you took away my shame. When you got it too late on the walking cross, got me running out. Oh, hallelujah, here I come. 'Cause you took away your shame, and you nailed it to the cross. And it came running to you. Hallelujah, here I come. Sing hallelujah, here I come. Hallelujah, here I come. I'm not depressed anymore. My anxiety left me. If you've been clean, everybody jump, jump, jump. Hallelujah.
we express our profound gratitude to you, dear parents, for trusting Ebenezer as partner in providing your children the necessary and appropriate skills they need. Foremost, for the opportunity of guiding them to know that love the Lord our God. Before we conclude, here are a few announcements.
Washed in the water.
First, we encourage everyone to like and subscribe our school page, Ebenezer School. You may scan the QR code shown on the screen to view photos and highlights of our year-around activities for school year 2025-2026. Second, we invite you to enroll your children in the upcoming summer music class, a great opportunity for them to learn how to play the guitar, violin, keyboard or piano, and ukulele, as well as take voice lessons. We have limited slots available, so we encourage you to register early. You may scan the QR code shown on the screen to register. Lastly, enrollment will be opening soon. We invite you to be part of our school as we continue to develop servant leaders. Enrollment will run from April 20 to May 22. It will temporarily close from May 25 to June 5 to give way to our centennial celebration marking 100 years of God's faithfulness to our school. The final week of enrollment will be June 8 to 11. Classes will begin on June 15. Thank you and God bless. Once again, congratulations, grade school intermediate pupils, to you and to you, dear parents. A good day to all, and thank you for joining us. God bless us all. You may take this time po to have your photo off dito sa ating stage.
Come on now, let's open up the